What's up, y'all? This is Ben.
I'm John Fred.
We're from Blackstone Cherry, and you're watching lifeinlansing.com.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Mark Warner with lifeinlansing.com. We're at the 2011 Common Ground Music Fest here in the capital city, Lansing, Michigan. Here with Blackstone Cherry. Blackstone, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Rocking and rolling.
Doing good.
I caught you guys at the Machine Shop in Flint. You guys definitely rocked out, man. It was kind of a no holds barred rock out. New album, Between the Devil and Deep Blue Sea. People might know it as White Trash Millionaire.
Right.
It's kind of in your face rock and roll. What do you got to say about your experiences going in recording that album?
It's a lot of fun. We went to, you want us to hold this, it'd be easier.
Yeah, I can hold it. Here you go. I'll interview. Here you go.
Thank you.
It was, we recorded in Los Angeles, which is our first time recording in California. And it was a really good time. We went out there in December. And it was cool because it was just the four of the band. Went out there and we lived out there for a little over a month. And it was good for us to kind of get out of our comfort zone a little bit and go somewhere we never had been before. And that way we could really focus on what we were doing, you know. In our opinion, we made, the best album we could, and we did it with Howard Benson and his team, which was fantastic to work with. And it went by really fast, really, because every day was like fun. It wasn't ever like a bad, dramatic day in the studio.
Right.
It was like everybody was there to make just the best album we could. So it was cool.
And just enjoying it. So you guys like coming out to Michigan? Kind of like you got it when we were at the shop, man. It was packed out, and you guys had a great response. What do you think of Michigan so far?
I think Michigan's great. We started playing here in 2006 when we were rolling around in our Yukon, all crammed up. And I remember we played so many places. It was kind of like the rolling joke was that, everybody was like, where are you guys going this weekend? We're like, we're probably going to Michigan. So
Yeah, I'm sure we'll end up in Michigan. The first time we ever played Lansing was a buddy of ours' backyard.
Okay.
And we won a radio station contest, and we did like a backyard barbecue.
Yeah.
And it was the first time we'd ever seen any
It's a
part
backyard barbecue.
of so that was cool. And we stayed at a hotel for like 2 days. We had 2 days off after that. So I remember we drove around and we were just trying to find out. That was our first time really like getting to experience the road because our new album hadn't even come out yet, the first one. And we were like going to a mall, and then we spent a lot of time in the hotel swimming pool, and just a bunch of kids running around. They were like, "What are these kids doing here? They're just living in this hotel for 2 days, just eating Subway cookies." You know what I mean? That's it. We went to Subway, and they gave us a bunch of cookies. The guy there knew the band on the song on the radio, so he gave us a bag of Subway cookies. But that's my fondest and first memories of Michigan in general and Lansing.
And it's kind of touring about. You guys kind of have an interesting time with the Kentucky Headhunters. What's that all about?
that's my dad and my uncle, Richard and Fred. My dad plays the rhythm guitar, and my uncle's the drummer in the band. And, my dad produced our first album back in 2006. And, it's just kind of, with us, I guess, to explain for people that don't really know, we're all from South Central Kentucky.
Right.
And so we grew up practicing, like every day of the week we could at my dad and uncle's practice house, which is on my grandparents' farm. And it's been there since the 40s. So, I mean, it's to us, it's like kind of like a palace out in the middle of the woods. And we were actually just there like 2 nights ago hanging out before we left back on the road. And it means a lot to us, man. I mean, the connection with my dad and my uncle, and it's one big family.
Some good old rock and roll lineage there. Bourbon whiskey, some rock and roll lineage. Blackstone Cherry at the Common Ground Music Fest. Thank you so much for sitting with us and talking to Life in Lansing today. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Tim
Thank
Allen for life.
you. Tim Allen.
He's Michigan, right? Michigan guy.